You know, there's things that you say you don't like about the street show.
Yes, I don't.
Why carry on?
I'm telling you, the offer's going to be too big. Someone comes to you, I mean, we supposedly all don't really like our job.
Depends what kind of future you want.
Yes, exactly. Yes. My kids are going to have kids, and believe you me, good luck when we take after the mother.
He's got 3.
He's got 3 boys, mate. So there's going to be a few more Bellew'S flying around in a few years, so I'm planning for their ones. As long as they're not too soon, like.
You could get heavyweights here, because that's going to be their biggest paper, isn't it? Of course. It's going to be harder.
I could bring Joseph Parker or Deontay Wilder to the UK to fight Tony Bellew without any...
They're not going to earn near as much.
Nowhere near. Wilder's making what, $1 million, $1.5 million a fight? Jesus Christ. The numbers there, that fight done tonight?
You're going to make a few figures?
Huge, absolutely huge.
And you think they need to buy over 600?
Yeah.
Dave, that boy done good, didn't he? Drummed it up quite well, didn't he? Kicking that toe but wasn't too bad after all.
Like to say
Dave, you previously had a positive relationship with Haye. It became personal between the two of you recently. Was there a point in that where you started to feel sorry for him?
Joking, you've been calling him penfold for the last couple of months. Look, rats and all that, mate. He's made up, he's happier than me.
Can't say it.
Don't say anything different, because you've been saying it all week. Just absolutely do him. And that's what he said. You just, and mate, I was coming back the corner, and to be fair, every round he told me exactly what to do, mate. I've got the best coach in boxing. He told me what to do. It was his game. I don't listen, I don't formulate game plans. I go in there to execute what he says. He formulated the game plan. He told me what to do. In between rounds, he won me the fight. I'll be honest, I was absolutely exhausted. Around about 7 and 8, I think it was. I was blown because I gave a big barrage in the 6th, I think it was, and he was hurt and gone. I don't even know how many times he went down, but I was spent, and I was just waiting for the second one to come in. And then he what's it called? He riled me up. It annoyed me, to be fair. And he said to me, you know, what's going on? I'll braid you around the corner. How much do you fucking want this? And I said, fucking show you, move out the way. And then what happened, so.
We're friends, but when it comes to boxing, we're not friends.
We had this conversation in the hotel before we left. No friends now until after the fight.
And you know, it's a fight that I knew that he had to listen, and I was really confident. Usually, walking into that ring, I get nervous from fighters. I don't feel pressure, but I get nervous from fighters. I don't know what it means. Walking into that ring, and when we was in the ring, because I knew his frame of mind. Me and Gary were talking all day today. His mind was great. We had a chat before we left the hotel.
Still wouldn't let me play my PlayStation now. Once I play Call of Duty, he was injured at me, wouldn't let me play.
And his mind was in it, so I knew that if he's focused and he concentrated on what he needed to do, I knew he'd win the fight. We said it all along, and we win the fight. And that's what, I've never been as relaxed as that in a ring, waiting for an opponent to come out and waiting for that first belt as what I was. And I thought he did absolutely fantastic, he was brilliant, and he proved. It's not about proving people wrong, but just letting people know that they can do things that they think they can't. He's not got the greatest body, but I've always said bodies don't want that. So did you have sympathy for Haye? Sorry? Did you have sympathy for Haye? Sorry. Yeah, I do, because he said a few words to me in the ring after, and so everything in the build-up's gone. I don't need to listen. His mind games is a master of mind games, and his mind games are trying to get into my head by insulting me and things like that. But I know him, and so things like that don't affect me. You know, if you come from a background that I came from, somebody, a grown man calling names, it doesn't really make an effect on you, and it didn't bother me. What it did is it opened it up for everybody on social media and stuff to jump on bandwagon. And so that it's not great, but it's like I said, you know, it's schoolboy bully stuff, and when the tables turn on them, you do kind of feel sorry for them. And you know, you look at it now, and yeah, I do feel sorry for them. It's the same as any boxer that comes into the sport. I just hope that when they're finished, that they're happy, financially set, and you can move on with their lives, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
So, in the build-up when we spoke, you said you saw a victory tonight as securing a legacy in the fight history.
Would you think of right now on Scout boxers? Tell me, mate, you're the journalist. Well, boxing.
You said you were as good as Conte, but in terms of your fights,
It's a profile by Conte.
in terms of your profile and fights, where do you think?
I've idolised John Conte since I was a child. I'll always idolise John Conte. In my mind, I'll never be even on the same level. I couldn't carry his jockstrap, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. I've just always, like I say, mate, I've always looked up to fighters. I'll be honest, mate, I know I beat him tonight, but I don't think I'm as good as him, so, but I suppose I've proved everyone wrong and I've done it, so, listen, I've looked up to David Haye nearly my whole career, really have. I've liked the way he fights. Mate, I was in St John's Market watching him fight Orlando Solis on the telly. I was walking through town waiting for it to start. He was in Ireland, and I was watching it on BBC, it was live. I watched him against Carl Thompson. I couldn't believe he fell apart the way he did. I'd sparred with him at that stage, so I studied him even more closely. I always liked this style of fighting. I've always looked up to him from a boxing perspective. I don't agree with how he carries on, but that's another story. But from a boxing perspective, as a fighter, I've always looked up to him. I think he's a brilliant fighter. What he achieved to heavyweight is fantastic. Mate, he's just a proper dude in a boxing. He's a proper fella. He can fight, mate. You don't understand how hard he hits. Phil, honest to God, mate. You just don't understand how hard he hits. And I do.
One small point, I don't want to put down to it, but you may be up before the board, you're going to be discussed by the board on Wednesday.
What for?
Well, they said that they were disappointed by both fighters and they were going to discuss the whole build-up to the fight.
You know the board?
Yes.
No, I won't even say what I'm going to say, but you know the board, you know what? I was disappointed when someone was trying to sue me and take away my career, wasn't he? So I'm not even going to get involved in them, mate. It's a disgrace. You know what we done for boxing tonight? We put boxing on a pedestal. 2 men fought the hearts out, mate. 2 men fought the hearts out. Board can't say nothing to me. And if the board want to say something, I'll go and get a licence somewhere else.
Sorry.
Cheek of that.
Sorry, just call me. As you're getting older, you're getting even better.
I don't know about that, mate. Body tells me different tonight.
You look at your performances and your results, over the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I'm not, you know what, mate, don't judge my career as a light heavyweight, because people have no idea the depths of despair I went to. My camps were dark, mate, to hard places. Tonight, I actually had to lose a bit of weight to get on the scales, because I wanted to get on as light as possible, so I didn't eat anything from Thursday after 6 o'clock. It wasn't 6 o'clock, about 7 o'clock. I didn't eat or drink after 7 o'clock Thursday night till getting the weigh in, because I just wanted to, can't compare with him looks-wise, body-wise, you know what I mean? It's never going to happen, but I just wanted to be lighter and be as light and fast as possible. So I tried doing what I have to do. Usually I have to lose about half a stone the week of the fight and fight week to make cruiserweight. And I just wanted, originally I wanted to come in as a cruiserweight because I feel so sharp and great at cruiserweight, and I feel like I can endure anything. I usually get in the ring at 15 stone. I'll be honest, I think I got in the ring at 15.5 stone tonight and I felt great. I really did. Don't get me wrong, I definitely think the reason I tired in 7 and 8 was purely down to I was a bit heavier in my body. I unloaded an awful lot of stuff in that 6th round. I emptied the kitchen sink and he was still there. I couldn't believe it, because do you know what I was doing? He kept seeing the right hand coming, and anything David Haye sees coming, he can take. He's very fast. He's twitchy, he's very quick with the reactions of him. This is why Klitschko couldn't knock him out, because every right hand that Klitschko caught him with on the side of the head, he could see coming. And Klitschko can't really throw a great left hook unless it's good back to the left. In terms of that. But he doesn't throw the left hook, and with David I knew it was going to be the left hook. That if I was going to stop him, it'd be the left hook that got him, because he won't see it. And his mind rattles. My plan wasn't to watch it, I was hoping I didn't get that airplane, to be honest. It would give me more target to it, but he only let me play with it, didn't he? So when he turned up to that presser on Thursday, I'll be honest with you, I was a bit gutted, because it just made his head really small. It's amazing how much smaller he is as the fight gets closer. He shrunk. He physically shrunk this week. And when I got to the last presser, I got close to him and I looked at him and I just said, lad, you've shrunk. And you can believe what you're saying. I knew it, the eyes never lie. I looked someone in the eyes and I said, you're in trouble. I said, you look in my eyes and you see the darkness, mate. You see a driven person. I look in David's eyes and the first thing he tells me, your left eye's twitching. I said, it probably is, man. It's took a few belts over the years. He said, but it's looking right back at your face, mate, and you know you're in trouble. I really do believe I've got in his mind. I really do believe I messed his head up. The big thing for David Haye is he has to get in your head, and he couldn't get in mine. He couldn't, he really couldn't.